Ball inside the 1. Johnson again. Yep. This time he is hit by Jack Reynolds and knocked backwards, if you can believe that. 11th play in this drive coming up. Anderson will look and throw. Alexander does not get in. They give him a shot there, I don't know. The 49ers don't think he made it. Who's on the bottom of that pile? Jack Reynolds again, number 64. That's a team effort for San Francisco's defense.
Frank Patterson's way to the goal line. He goes in for a 49er touchdown. And the 49ers are leaving the Miami Dolphins far to the rear now.
Weiss has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana. Touchdown, John Taylor.
This is complete domination. The 49er offense has beaten the Denver Bronco defense every way.
From the 44, they fake it to Floyd. Young to the air. Young to Jerry Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that's quite a statement their defense made to handle the middle of the football field. And Frank, I have dumbfounded as to what they're doing.
Good move to the outside on Carrington.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful. Everyone had a legendary day. Dub City, ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages. Always a nice day when you could beat the Raiders. Little tidbits that we got after there that I think will be pretty to talk about. York and Cobb coach. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. Captain is on assignment today, so it'll just be we're not gonna go ahead and make this the world's longest show. So why don't we go ahead and do this? Why don't we go run through the ads, run the intro, and then we'll be back. Founded and backed by the GOAT himself, Goat Fuel is a great tasting energy drink without the crash. Use our affiliate link below to save 10% on all Goat Fuel energy drinks. Help out the show and save 10% at the official Niner online store by using our affiliate link in the description below. Go to seatgiant.ca to save on all your theater, concert, and sporting event tickets, as well as help out the show. The website again, seatgiant.ca, promo code Niner Faithful Radio. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on X. All right, ladies and gentlemen, faithful of all ages.
Weiss has just set a Super Bowl record with 12 catches. He's in motion. Montana, touchdown, John Taylor.
You're tuned in to Niner Faithful Radio, the show hosted for the faithful, by the faithful.
All right, we're rocking and rolling. So just a quick question. All right, I need some real honesty right now. How many of y'all really clenched booty cheeks when Jake Moody field goal? Be honest, everybody. What's up, Crazy Juice? How you doing, brother? Just be honest, y'all. How many of y'all booty cheeks were a little tight when fucking my boy Money Moody went and lined up for the kick? Yeah, everybody around me is bum. You know, Grant is, I don't want to say divisive because I don't feel like Empire anyway. You know, he's not dividing us really, but you know, he had made a statement and he said it kind of tongue in cheek and whatever, but you know, I do somewhat of an idea on what he's talking about a little bit. And he said the worst thing was Jake Moody making that field goal because, you know, he's going to line up in the regular season for a game-winning field goal, and he's going to miss, and it's going to break our hearts and might cost us championships. There are some people out there blame him for partly for the Super Bowl, you know, missing the extra point in the fourth quarter.
I think there's a little bit of stretch, but I could see why people are saying that. So I had it beat the Raiders because I'm sorry. That's just the way the world works. Here in the Bay Area. Although, man, this wasn't like it was like circa, or 2000 and let me see, maybe 2000. I know we played them 2000. 2014 was a shitty year. That's so I know there's some there's some people who feel some type of way. I think ultimately beating the Raiders is never a bad thing. Fine. Come holler at me the day that beating the Raiders is a bad thing. Ultimately, I don't think we're going to get a new kicker, y'all. And they could say that there are, true. I do believe they're always under competition. It ain't never up. To cut Moody and in another kicker. I believe that. I don't think they're going to do it. I'm fully surprised that they cut Mitch this year. I'm excited about that. I'm not going to lie to y'all because that does make me think they're truly going to fix our special teams. We'll see when it comes down to final 53-man spots. I'm going to go out on a limb here a little bit. And look, this brings me no joy into saying this, but I told y'all crowned Renardo Green too fast. And you heard it here I'm not making any breaking news here or anything like that, but our starting corners going into the year are going to be Chase Lucas and Deommodore Lenoir. I think Renardo Green's going to make the team, but he's going to have to earn his way up the depth chart again, I think. Because he just got back to practice. And so everybody that was, oh shit, never see anybody. Baba J, what's cracking, brother? Good to see you. My bad, y'all. I was totally looking at a completely different thing, missing all the comments and everything like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that because if Renardo Green has to outperform Chase Lucas to get Chase Lucas out of the starting lineup, what kind of fucking practice and year is Renardo Green having? Because Chase Lucas is having probably the best camp out of anybody in Niners camp. I will say one drive, Brock looks fine. Yeah, it's practice, relax, all that stuff. The Lions who went 0-16, went 4-0 in the preseason, all those things. But it still feels good. First time you see your quarterback, in the year, he looks good. Obviously didn't get a scoring drive. Would have really, really liked that. But I don't think Kyle was even caring about the scoring drive. I think Kyle was caring about the amount of plays. Because he said that regardless of whether we scored or not, that we were going, they wanted to get him just one long drive. And ultimately, That's what happened. What's up to everybody that's on Instagram? We appreciate y'all watching. If y'all want your comments seen, please go to Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, and you'll be able to see your comments. Oh, I'm so tired, bro. And I gotta go to work tomorrow. A fucking few hours. Anyway, little concerned about the run game. I thought the Raiders moved down the field pretty easily. And I know that people are going to look and they're going to see the 2 picks, in the stop there at the last drive of the game. And good. That's what's up. I'm happy. But like to clean that up a little bit. But here it is. I was looking for this. Brock Purdy to Ricky Pearsall on the first series had gains of 7, 14, and 21 yards. I mean, yeah, I'm not like even proclaiming that he's going to be the greatest player. But what I'm saying is, if Chase Lucas can play like that and Renardo Green ends up taking his spot, that excites me because that means Renardo Green's, a hell of a player. I know a lot of people are going to be bitching about Saturday. Kyle has said as of now he does not know if the starters will play. There will be some who are obviously out for injury. Some will have to play. Just simply, we're going to need the bodies. We avoided the worst with Dominic Pooney. It is a knee sprain, and Kyle said he'll be out a couple weeks, and there is concern that he will not be available for week 1. Fucking suck. As much as I'm the biggest Dominic Pooney fan, I've seen a lot of people out there saying, why was he out there on a special teams rep? Okay, I might agree with you a little bit on that. But why was Dominic Pooney out there in the preseason on offense? Dude, it's not like he played all 17 games. It's not like he's like some shutdown established starter. Dominic Pooney needs practice. I think Drew Moss is going to get on the practice squad, but I think we're going to keep Connor Kobe. Kyle was talking about Connor Kobe being in competition to start week 1 if Dominic Pooney can't go. So unless it's a situation like where we cut him and bring him back later on in the week or, later on in the year, I definitely see Connor Kobe making this roster. I definitely see him making the roster. Concerned about the injuries, new ones. Mac Jones went ahead and hurt his shoulder. They said he will be back I'm sorry. Mac Jones sprained his knee, I believe. They said that he would be back for week 1, but he's definitely out this week. And as soon as he said that, I was just like, Christ, how many injuries can one team have in the preseason? Lord Jesus. I don't know how we keep doing this, but we keep doing this. But let's see. Go ahead. And but I agree with you. Next week we'll go ahead and what we give our 53-man roster predictions. I believe that'll be coming next Tuesday. And then the week after that, we'll have our season preview. And then we're going to be able to get rocking and rolling. The regular season will pretty much be here. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. Hang loose. Hang loose. Jason hopefully will be back. Hopefully Jason will be back next week. No reason not to believe so, but you never know. You know, life happens, things come up. That's why he's on assignment. You know, life happens. So hopefully we'll get Jason back next week. We'll be able to have Jason brag more on the show about his seats that he's getting for week 1. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm exhausted. I can barely keep my eyes open. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We'll go ahead and we'll get into the game review, do some roster predictions and all that jazz. And we're getting right there. 19 days, I believe. No. Yeah. 19 more days until we're ready to rock and roll. All right, y'all. We'll still see y'all next week. Till then, faith, love, and happiness. Go Niners.